Good afternoon and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Fred and Willow, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Willow's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and the motivations that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give any correction, and the only correction that we give here at school is a little tug and let go on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using, and you will be introduced to that and taught to use it when you come for your lesson. The first exercise that we're going to be demonstrating for you is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and that was one of your main problems with Willow, that she dragged you and that she pulled. And incorporated into the heel is an automatic sit, so that when you stop in your community to talk to a neighbor, she should sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. And we'll be practicing this with you strenuously tomorrow when you come to get her, so that you're comfortable with it when she goes home. If you notice, all of our training is done on the left side, and she's walking very nicely with Fred, shoulders even with Fred's left leg. Now the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command. Fred's going to use the open flat of his palm about an inch or so from her muzzle and the one-word firm command to stay. This is a great exercise for her because it helps to develop attention span and maturity. When Fred returns back to his dog, he will walk all the way around her for an additional distraction and end up all the way back around at heel position. Every time you return to heel, Willow expects to get another command. And Fred and Willow are doing their heel and their automatic sit and their stay again for us. Remember, your stationary exercises, your sit stay and your down stay, can be practiced right in your living room. You do not have to go outside to practice these exercises. She should practice in the house. The next exercise that they're going to demonstrate for us is the recall, or the come on command. Fred's going to use her name, call her in, and have her sit right in front facing his knees. And then he's going to bring her back around to heel position, back sitting and ready for her next command. And he's going to demonstrate that recall again. Fred calls her in. Everything with Willow has to be very low key because she's very, very high strung, as you already know. And you have to keep things very calm and very low key for her. You can't overpraise her, you can't rev her up, because then you've got to peel her down off the ceiling, which is not uncommon with these herding breeds. Now Fred's going to set her up and do her down commands. The first one is down from heel position. Fred's going to use the open flat of his palm straight down toward the ground and the one-word command to down, and then he leaves her in a stay. And again, this is an exercise that you can practice right in your home. Put her on her leash and practice her commands. The long down stay when you're practicing at home is for 3 minutes, working up to 5 minutes. Now she did the recall command for Fred, so he's going to put her back into a down. He's going to leave her again. If she doesn't complete her commands properly, you just repeat them. And then Fred's going to return to heel. He'll heel her out of that. If you notice, Fred's very quiet with her, and when she misbehaves, he tells her no, and then repeats the command. You want to do that down command again? There we go. That's your down from a heel position. And then Fred can call her, or he can return to her, whichever he decides to do. And as a return to heel. And the very last exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is your down from a distance, and this is a little bit harder. This is when you leave your dog in a sit stay, and remember, always have your dog sitting before you place her into a down. Fred walks out to the end of his training leash, and then he's going to drop her into a down. He's going to use the right hand to give the command, and that was about as good as it gets. That was a perfect down from a distance. Now we've demonstrated for you your healing, your automatic sit, your stay, your sit stay, your down from a distance. These are the exercises that we're going to have you practice with Willow. Keep us informed as to her progress. We've enjoyed having her, and thank you for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.